Well, hello and welcome to another installment of Communicast, the community broadcasting where we highlight the good people and good organizations and the things they're doing in these crazy, trying times. And with me now is Susan Preece, the Executive Director of the Topsham Public Library, a community center for all ages and all people. And I've been a member there and a resident there for a good number of years. We came in there at the same time. And her development committee and all the things that have been happening in that library have added such a community meeting place. So I thought it would be great to start off by welcoming you, Susan, and asking you a question.
Sure, thanks for having me.
How do you get the community together when you're not physically in the building?
Well, it's a big challenge, and it's an exciting challenge that we're taking up. One of the things that that everybody feels, oh, I can't do things on TV, I can't do things on radio, I don't like having pictures taken, and so, but I think that really what's important is connecting with people one-on-one. So one of the things I wanted to do right away was to get a snippet of just me in my house saying to people, hey, we're still here. We're here for you. You can call us, you can email us and talk to us. And then we're going to together find a way to do what it is that we do every day.
And through
your house, through your computer screen.
It is through your house, and I have to say, I didn't mean to jump in on you like that, but
that's
you've
okay.
become the ironing board lady.
Yes,
and
yes.
You're famous for that. So tell us a little, because that was one of the first things to circulate. Tell me about the ironing board.
So I don't have an office. I live with my mom, and so and I don't have a computer desk, and I'm old and my back hurts when I don't sit right. So I basically was trying to set up a workstation here in my house, and I'm thinking I need something where the keyboard is a little bit lower, and I thought, isn't there anything that just goes up and down? And all of a sudden I was like, ironing board. So I put the ironing board, I put the keyboard down. I was able to get it exactly the right time. I can actually stand up with my ironing board and type, so I have a sitting, standing ironing board desk. I figured it was a great marketing tool for all brilliant ironing board people in America.
You're going to see a whole lot of new presenters standing in front of their ironing boards, maybe even guys with aprons soon doing this. It's an amazing opportunity, but you certainly started that out, and it's great, and you're known for it, which is so exciting.
Oh, well.
as we've talked many times, though, what really is important is the fact that people recognize that it's you, and you're real, and you're sincere. And what I see, and I think everyone else does as well, is we're all in this together, but we're all human, and we may not be the most proficient at having a desk or used to doing TV broadcasts, and any one of us pressed into service or choosing to help others. And that's really the purpose of this kind of broadcast. You and your staff have done an incredible job pulling things together. We're now all virtual, and yet you've got a schedule, you've got programs going on. There's a tremendous number of things that all of us who are patrons of this library can help, and still, I should say, you can help us. And there, there's so many things going on that are available. And so, how you bring that out?
Well, and also, you're not wrong about us helping each other, because I think that that's one of the great gifts of a public library is it's a conduit of information. It's a conduit of connectivity in a community, or should be. And so when you say to a patron, what is it you're looking for? When everybody asks you, what do you want? You're like, oh gosh, that's too big a question. What have you been doing? What are we doing now? What would be helpful? What is the one thing you wish you had that you didn't somehow bring into your house with you? Let's see if we can make it together.
So, do you have ways, because this will be broadcast and available to people, how should they communicate that with you? Or are you starting a program where they can reach out to you and share this, or is that a work in progress? How will
Yeah, it's a work in progress, but it's also one of the things is, we have email. We have,
Mhm.
if you go to the library's website, www.topsamlibrary.org, you can click on any link and hit any of us there.
So website, email, social media are all live and monitored at this time that people
Yep.
can connect.
Absolutely. We're working every day. I'm working from 9 to 5. Actually, I was
I was
saying
going to
to you
ask if you're
before,
working more hours now.
I'm working more
Yes.
than I used to work,
Well,
because
it's a necessity, sure. It's a
yeah,
leadership role.
Yeah. But the other thing is that we're trying to find ways to allow people in. So one of the things we're doing is trying to have a day where we're just on Zoom and people can link in and talk about anything.
So allow people in to talk to you, not physically in the location, but access to the library
on the
staff.
Zoom. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's a potentially exciting opportunity, that you're there, and it's instead of just pre-programmed, there's a time that we planned for people to show up during library. The librarian is in, Dale is in, helping people with the technical issues. So one last question for you.
Yes.
As a teacher, as a librarian, one thing that you've learned, looking for you to think about and share, one thing you've learned during this time of incredible change and overnight crisis, what one good thing have you taken away that you personally have learned or now apply?
I think that times of adversity stretch you. And one of the things that's been helpful is to reframe what a library is. Libraries are relevant, they're real. They don't need to necessarily have a room full of books to be successful or to be life-changing. I think that it's important that we all keep this connection. One of the things that the public library has always done is been an equalizer, and that's what I think we're trying to do now as well, is to
more relevant than ever when you think about that.
Put us all together in a spot.
Thank you.
And be human, right?
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure talking to you. Thanks for joining me today.
You're very welcome.
See you at the library online.
Online.
All right.